everyone, Tiniestofchibis here, and we're back with SOMNIUM Files. Hopefully this doesn't end, otherwise I don't know what we're going to do. I had some stuff to do real quick, so I was just like, shit. So here we are.
I heard about it from Mr. Date. This shrine worships a fruit called the Fruit of Immortality. If you eat it, you will gain eternal youth and life.
That's not...
Hey Ryuki, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not well. Mentally, I mean. You haven't been for a long time now, and I think it's getting worse. You should really see somebody.
I'm fine. Coming to the shrine has calmed me down.
Coming here doesn't solve anything. Praying to a god or Buddha isn't going to heal your heart.
Please, Ryuki.
Okay then. You want me to go to the hospital? Before I do, let me ask for one thing. Can you replay the scene from Studio Devita right now?
Ryuki.
I want to solve the HP case, no matter what. No, I have to solve it. For Komeiji. Especially now that he's...
Yep, now that he's kicked the bucket.
Sheesh, really.
Fine, I'll do it.
But promise me that after the investigation you'll...
Yes, I'll go get checked out.
Promise, okay?
Yeah, I promise.
Now, close your eyes. Let's do this.
Wonder if I should start making food. And it's only 3, but like, since I have the time right now, I could make food.
So, what did you want to investigate here?
Something's been bothering me. You see that camera on the tripod that's tipped over? When we got here...
It wasn't like that.
Why did it fall over?
Could it have been terror?
But why?
I don't understand why, but it could only have been him.
No, that's not true. There's another person that could have tipped it over.
Komeiji?
When we regained consciousness, there were 4 people here. Iris, Kizuna, Mame, and Shoma. The first one to go into the studio was...
Amame. That's what Iris and Kizuna said. Are you suggesting Amame tipped over the camera?
It's entirely possible.
But why would she do that?
That's what I'm going to figure out.
Virtual reality activation! I can fucking do what I want. It's my game.
It really isn't standing up.
Yeah.
Could it be the alcohol's fault? It happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
I get it. Saying the thing is drunk. What?
The floor is wetter than my...
Please don't even say it.
Would you prefer the word moist?
No.
I think there was hot water in the kettle. It must have been in keep warm mode. That must have fell and... Footprints from the water. Prints couldn't be more than... Saying that it's still warm... minutes old by the time this data was gathered.
So right before we regained consciousness?
Yeah.
Can you tell me whose prints they are?
Judging from the shape and size, absolutely Amame's.
The prints lead to the door over there.
The door on the west side. The door on the west side of the building is locked. I don't think we can open it from this side.
Are there any other exits?
The only other door is the door to the east, the one we entered from.
So, east and west. Just the 2 exits.
Komeiji was looking over here.
The door on the east.
The door we entered from. The kettle is on the floor.
Must have fallen off the table.
I wonder how it fell.
Someone did a pile driver on it. Either that, or it was bumped or something.
What's up this? It looks like there's something on the
That one video.
This is where you lost consciousness. And me, right after.
Hold up. I'm gonna have to unwrap my foot because I feel like it's... I did it too tight or something? I don't know. Ow. Drink. Sorry, I'm just trying to unwrap my foot real quick. Because, like, I think I did it, the wrap too tight or something. It's like... Like, it was swelling slightly. I'll let the blood flow go back through my foot. I mean, it hurts, yes, but I'm not... Fuck. On the table.
There's a power cord on that table. I think it's for the electric kettle.
Probably means the kettle was here.
Okay, but how was the monitor attached? Come on. Whatever.
What's the estimated time of death?
Roughly an hour and a half ago. Based on the time the body was discovered, of course.
So roughly 10 p.m., February 13th. We woke up here around 11:30 p.m.
Okay. Did those. Is there anything I'm missing? Footprints. Hot water. Oh, where is the rope? There it is.
It's the rope that had you in the tortoiseshell bondage position.
Tortoiseshell? No, that's not true.
Oh? Was it a crab tie?
No. No crabs, no tortoises, no shrimp, nothing. Anyway, look at the rope. There's a fake nail.
It matches what Amame had on.
What the fuck? Did she tie us up? Surely not. And I say surely not because how much time did, like, it wouldn't have been enough time for them to kill us, would I? 5 minutes.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. I think I can make one conclusion.
Oh? Care to share what that is?
First, think about what Mame did when she first entered the studio.
What did the mommy do? She would have came in. Probably the ropes.
Judging from the trail, I think she came to me first. She couldn't have come to me after stepping in the warm water, because if she did, it would have left prints. So that's when a bit of her nail broke and stuck to the rope. But then, something happened that stopped her.
Something.
I'll tell you later. Anyway, she stopped trying to untie me.
Where did she go from there?
Here.
Tripod?
She tipped over the camera by
I
accident.
keep doing that.
Mame must have been in a hurry. Accident.
I need to stop pushing buttons. Because I have it on audio. I don't need to touch buttons.
She came here next. Mame ran into the table, which caused the kettle to fall, and the hot water spilled on the floor.
And then?
Out the door.
Well, if we trace her footprints, they stopped right in front of the western door. But the door was locked and it didn't open, so she couldn't get out. And then...
And then what?
Tama, do you have any ideas why Mame stopped trying to untie me?
Mm-hmm. I sure do. But continue. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, here's my answer. It's simple, actually. I think Mame saw Terror enter the studio. While she was untying me, Terror came across the scene. They ran over to her to try to take her out. That's why the body was left in such an unnatural position.
I see. We're on the same page. There are still some question marks, but...
Why did he leave Terror?
Putting that threat aside for now, shall we get started?
Start what?
Filming, duh.
Again?
You got a problem? So, are you ready?
No.
Okay, here we go.
I said no.
Ready?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, did you say no?
I'm going to cast you as a Mame. Recreate her movements. Let's start with when she first ran into the studio.
Look at this.
First move was...
Like,
What? Oh no! Mr. Ryuki is tied up! You're a really shitty actor.
Well, what did you expect?
Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Snap out of it! This is when her nail fell off.
Mame tried to untie the rope, and...
That's when Terror ran into her.
Since Terror is blocking the east door, she can't go that way. So she tried to run to the other door.
Okay, let's see your best performance. God.
Why do you make me do this?
Okay, go on, run away.
And then, run into the camera. Then run into the table, and that drops the kettle, and... She discovers the west door is completely locked.
but why didn't he go after her?
Cut! You were doing so well. Anyway, she was cornered and... Huh. What happened after that? This is what I was trying to get at earlier. And one more thing. When you asked Amame if she saw the culprit, she shook her head. Why did she lie?
Has to be somebody
Hey,
she
Tama,
knows.
you collected all the data in this studio, right? Including X-ray?
Yeah?
In that case...
Oh yeah, they didn't let us see X-ray, did they? It was just white and... Where now? X-ray now. What is... I think that's the only spot right there. What the fuck?
I knew it.
What? Terror?
I think so.
So when we regained consciousness, they were in the studio?
That must be the case. Wait, you didn't notice, Tama? I thought you had X-ray vision.
I thought it was part of the set.
Anyway, they have a gun?
Yeah, a .50 caliber automatic handgun. That could do some real damage.
He probably threatened her.
This next bit is just speculation, but Terror headed to the western door and cornered Mame, but then must have heard footsteps coming from the other door. Iris, Kizuna, and Shoma. Of course, Terror probably had no idea who they were. Terror must have said something like,
Don't tell him I'm here. If you do, I'll shoot you.
then they hid in the set, since their only escape route was cut off.
That's why Amame lied. She couldn't have said anything with Terror threatening her.
Probably.
Oop.
What a shame. Terror was right there, but we couldn't get them.
There was nothing we could have done. Shoma was the top priority.
Anyway, there's only one thing we need to do. Let's find Mame. She saw Terror in person. She's a key witness now. Maybe she has some information. Something about Terror we don't know. Maybe a voice or how they walk. Hey, Tama. Where is Mame?
I don't know. Her smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
She's going to be dead soon. Bet you. Bet you. None of them picked up. I didn't see fully what.
Hold on a second. What about your promise?
Fine, I'll get checked. And I want to talk to Shoma. He's at home now, right?
Poor Shoma. Now he's an orphan. Unless his mom comes out of nowhere and picks him up. At least what Tom said before he came to the shrine. No idea where Shoma was able to get out of the Ferris wheel. I don't know if it's related to all this, but I had a strong desire to find out.
So we have 3 objectives. Finding Amame, getting checked up at the hospital, and meeting with Shoma, right?
Yeah.
Fine, tag along. Not to mention today is special for partners. Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
I think she wants you to get her
Anyway,
a gift.
let's get going.
Alright. So. Let's check on the child first, because the child is the most important thing. It is a child. Child must be checked on, making sure he's okay. It's only 12. Poor baby.
Hey! Don't get into Kotatsu without permission.
It's cold out, and I'm cold.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask a few things, but before that, Shoma... No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I decided not to ask him about what happened at the studio. It would be cruel reminding him, not to mention I don't want him running off again. It would probably be best to avoid talking about Komajiji and the interrogation from the cops. I wanted to ask about... Oh. Oh. Gotta interrupt this conversation to talk to my... I guess it's a Tamagotchi. That's what it's called. Okay, cool. Appendix. bondage. No. Smart and fullness glasses. Interesting. Is it gonna let me get out? Oh.
Hey, what's wrong? You're burning up.
Tama, why do you always talk about that kind of thing?
What kind of thing? I want to hear you say it.
Just. Okay.
How about I take it all off instead?
Head. Nope. Outfit.
What? You gotta look good in prison garb. Pants aren't bad either. Welcome home, Sea King. How about we make out? Pants aren't bad either.
Oh, so like 3 carat liquid like read. That's adorable. And God, my focus. Oops, wrong one. Sorry, I was looking at my foot. That's like blah. It's whatever. Like I'm trying to do like 162 things right now. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But there it is. Yeah, that should be it. Shoma.
Dad. Dad. I shouldn't have said that you should die. It's all my fault.
Shoma.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The Ferris wheel at Misatan.
I didn't go to Misatan.
What? That's impossible. I definitely saw you get on the Ferris wheel.
Maybe you saw my doppelganger? Or maybe my clone.
Your clone? No, I don't think so. I mean, we may have the technology for it, but I've never heard of any human clones. Not to mention, it's forbidden by law.
The law doesn't mean anything. Not to a psycho like Chikara.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they're researching cloning. So maybe they secretly made my clone.
Impossible.
I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding about Horodori Institute researching cloning. Just about cloning me.
How do you explain the Ferris wheel then?
Maybe you were seeing things.
Seeing things?
Maybe you got the TC Purge.
Purge? What is that?
Last year, they invented a way to edit genes called Purge.
Purge was developed by Horodori Institute. TC Purge is kind of like a virus. People at Horodori Institute called it the Organic Nanomachine. It acts kind of the way a virus does. When it enters the body, it latches onto bacteria, and a protein complex called CRISPR-Cas-beta is made. CRISPR-Cas-beta can cut, move, and attach certain DNA nucleotide sequences. When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over. And on top of that, TC Purge multiplies in the body. It takes over the multiplication functions of bacteria and makes copies of itself. And it can be passed to other people with your breath.
Shoma, how do you know all this?
Well, there's just some stuff.
Not some stuff. What's happening is this poor child has been fucking assaulted by the shenanigans that is adults being adults.
Shoma, you still haven't told me why you lied.
Lied?
About the code for Bats 490. That wasn't referring to Horodori Institute, but you said it was.
Sheesh, can you just let it go? I didn't solve the code. Yeah?
Do you know where she is?
I have no idea.
Ryuki, we can hold off on Horodori Institute. We need to prioritize.
Yeah, we need to find Mame.
I was reading about it.
I'm sorry, Shoma. This might be hard for you. But can you tell me about Komeiji? Komeiji picked something up at the rooftop amusement park in Misatan. Something that is meaningful or significant to Terror. But he didn't tell me what it was. I thought you might know something.
Sorry, but I have no clue.
I see.
Alright then. Let's go to the office. The Kumakaras might know something.
Hey, Ryuki, what's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
He does have all the information on.
Oh shit, a shooting star. I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate. Damn it, I couldn't say a third one in time. Not bad. Tonight, Tessa is gonna have a Valentine's Day stream. Oh, thinking about it makes my heart dance. Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay.
You're talking about a Mame Doi? Tessa's friend?
So you know her?
Of course. I know everything about Tessa. So what about Mame?
She might have some valuable information about the case. I'm trying to find her. Do you happen to know where she is?
Sorry, I got no idea.
I see.
Look.
Why are you even asking me?
Yakuza have connections all throughout the underworld. So I thought you might know something. Anything would help. Rumors, anything.
Rumors, huh? So our parent group, the Ujisaki, there's this higher up that's connected to Nice. I did hear something from him. The president of Nice Japan, Tokiko Shigure, she was in a relationship with the head of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori.
The fuck?
What?
Them.
Of course, this isn't recent. We're talking decades ago. Back then, Tokiko wasn't even the boss. She was just some grunt at Nice. But Chikara, on the other hand, was pretty high up the ladder at Nice. Used his newfound power to get with Tokiko. Back when she was in her 20s, I heard she was a hottie. But like I said, she was young and naive. Chikara basically tricked her. He was married at the time, even had kids. Tokiko was his mistress. Real secret relationship type shit.
Wow. Hold up. Hold up. Reverse, damn it! No? There it is. Haha. Trying to get it to fucking do it in the beginning. Da 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 da. Okay. The wizard has a diabolical well, basically earn their income through illegal activities in the underworld, but they also seem to be sweeping gas from work to societies. It seems to have connection with Freemasons, Freemasons of Eternal Society. This has to have been created in the late 16th or early 17th. They all where they call each other brothers, and they operate from the ground lodgings, their quarters, company fraternities, a builder's square and compass, the tools of masonry. Oh, and one more thing, the Eye of Providence is also famous. Triangle shaped eye in it. Lance is also considered one of the symbols of Freemasons. By the way, there's a story that the Boy Scouts of America was also created by Freemasons. Boy Scouts of America is always an organization that seeks to improve the character of its members to make good people even better, but actually, and I don't know why all that's whatever. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's all I know about that. But I do have some more dirt on Chikara. This was also decades ago, but Chikara went to child service agencies all over Japan and got something from them.
What?
DNA samples. He said it's for DNA treatment or something. But I don't buy it. My guess is he was doing something shady. Horadori Institute was real sketchy back then.
Still is. It's still sketchy as fuck.
Tokiko and Chikara in an illegitimate relationship.
And Chikara getting kids' DNA. Let's figure it out later.
We still need to find Mame.
It's all suspicious as fuck. Alright, well, since the alarm did go off, I'm gonna end this episode here. And we will continue next time. So Tiniestofchibis is signing out.